So as far as doing this particular workout is concerned, there's several different ways to go about it. And really, the main thing is your mindset. It's a mental deal. And that's going to be the case with any physical thing, whether it be sport, whether it be self-defense, anything physically, it's all going to be up here. Okay? And so you got to look at it differently when you go about doing this. When I do these things, I start off just going for a set amount of time, right? It didn't matter how many reps that I got in that set amount of time. If it was 30 seconds, all right, and in that 30 seconds I was able to get maybe 10 reps or maybe I can get 30, it didn't really matter because I was still active for that 30 seconds. So that was a win. In my head, I achieved my goal, and that's the biggest thing. Like trainers all around will talk about goal setting and how important it is. It is very important. Mentally, if I set an easily achievable goal, doesn't matter where I'm at fitness-wise, I'm still going to be able to get that. And I can do that every single day at just being active for a set amount of time. So I do a lot of things for a set amount of time. I don't do reps. Now, reps are very important if you're doing like weightlifting or working with massive heavy resistance. Okay, having a certain amount of reps is very, very much a thing. All right, they're not wrong. You just have to understand the context in which some of these things are working within. They're trying to like really build as much muscle mass as they can in a very short amount of time because like, hey, maybe it's for a sport and it's the off season. You only got like 3 months until the actual season starts. So that time, you've got to build as much as you can. All right, so that they're not wrong. They're just maybe operating in a slightly different context. I'm working in the body weight exercise. Okay, this is a long-term deal, specifically focusing on people like me. I'm kind of old, right? And we're doing this for either a set amount of time or till failure. That's what I'm doing now. So I'm going until like stuff just stops, right? And it's awesome because that can happen at either 10 or 100 reps. It doesn't matter. I've still gone until I stopped. So in my brain, I'm like, yes, I won. I've done what I set off to do. I just was going to do my absolute max every single time because it's body weight exercise, right? Easily achievable goal that I can do every single time. Either go for a set amount of time or go to failure or do both. There's no reason why you can't like for half of them do like a set amount of time and the other half go to failure. Now, I will say this. I do count my reps, all right? And I do it for two reasons. One, I just kind of want to see my progress. I want to see where failure happens, and or how many I can get within the set amount of time. Because I'm like, that's cool. Let me see where it's at. The other reason is that if I'm doing something split, divided, if I'm doing like the right and then left, then I'm going to start with my weaker side. And I'm going to count those reps and have that set the standard for what my other side will do. And this is a way to even me out. All right? When I first started, the right side very much sucked. Like I could do 10 with the right side. I could do literally like 50 with the left. And so it took me a while to even those things out. And it was very much like, if this is going to set the pace, is the right side. Some people that might be the left side. So if you're doing something from left to right, where it's always one side and then the other, then count the reps. That way you can match that on the other side and you can be even more in the long run. That's what we're going for, long term. Okay, so easily achievable goals of either a set amount of time or just go to failure. And if you go to failure, you don't even need like a stopwatch. All right, I use a timer. It's called Seconds. It's the app on your phone you can get. It's a really good timer. I'm actually not being sponsored by them. I just like them. I'm letting you guys know. You can go to the App Store, and the app is called Seconds. Little orange-red icon. It changes from time to time, but lots of variations in there, and it's free unless you want to save your times, and then you pay like $5, and then it's like good to go. And most apps I know like will update stuff and make things worse. This has not updated since I got it, I don't know, 5 years ago. And it's been great. So just, that's my $5, bam, give it a little app timer. It's got so many different variations in there, either pre-made stuff or customized stuff. And that's what I can work out to, either counting up or counting down. Pretty cool, man. So that's my timer. That's my plug for a thing that's not even sponsoring me. It's a good app. Use it all the time. I'm Seafood Mike. This is Tactical Kung Fu Mixed Martial Arts, TKF MMA. Find me on YouTube, of course. That's what this is. Also, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, bunch of social medias. You can find me on Google, tkfmma.com. My website. Learn all about me in this place. Okay, all TKF MMA. So if you haven't done so already, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, which I think is over there or somewhere. Finger gun. Bam, 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 bam. And again, I'm Seafood Mike. Hope you guys have a good day. Hope you learned something. And yeah, man, take it easy. Be good to each other.